as we move into the week of August 18th through August 24th, we have the sun changing signs this week, and we have a new moon in Virgo. So on Monday the 18th, we start off with the moon in the sign of Gemini, very social, busy sign. So it's easy to get stuff done in the morning or before 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Then the moon moves into the watery sign of Cancer, and there's some squares going on. So if you can do the bulk of what you need to do before 3 o'clock, and then kind of winding down a little bit early there on the 18th. Now on the 19th, I wrote down that it's a great day to hang by the pool or have a spa day. The moon is in Cancer. There's some really beautiful energy there on the 9th into the 20th. So enjoy the harmony, enjoy the beauty, take some time. You know, summer's going to be over faster than we want it to be. So really take advantage of these 2 days. Now on the 21st, the moon moves into it. The moon will be in Leo. And again, it kind of extends those couple days of, it's a great time to be really healthy, selfish there on the Now, on the 22nd, the sun changes signs. So those are the last couple days of the sun in the fiery sign, the heart-based sign of Leo, ruled by the sun. Okay, so it's in its own sign. Now the sun is going to move into Virgo. And it will move into Virgo on the 22nd at 4:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the first time that in 2 years that the sun in Virgo will not have Saturn opposing it. Okay, because Saturn was in Pisces for a couple years there. So enjoy that you don't have to, you're not going to have the restriction and the hardship of Saturn there across from it. So Virgo energy will not be compromised. Okay, so it's going to feel good. It's going to feel much better than past Virgo seasons have felt. Now, Virgo is the harvest, or it can be the opposite. It can be real slim pickings. So there is energy on health and wealth. And it's been tough the last couple of years since 2023. There's been a lot of, with Saturn, it's been hard in health. It's been hard in wealth. And now we got to keep focused, keep our eyes on the prize, because we can really get to what it is that we want, what we want to harvest. And we can really take some good initiative about our health and well-being. Okay, I often think about Virgo ruling service and contribution. And sometimes we just have to say no, and making sure that we do that. Now, the 23rd, we move into the new moon in Virgo. So this is a great time to make moon water, which is just the act of taking water and putting it in a jar. I like to use a mason jar, putting it in the window or putting it outside for a couple days before the new moon or the full moon, and a couple days after. So it gets charged up with that energy, and then drinking it. So set an intention, right? New moons are all about setting intentions or making wishes, or as I like to say, placing your order. So making sure you can write your order down and allow it to grow, because the new moon is the dark moon, and then it grows to the full moon. Now, it's easy to feel stress or anxiety. We've got Uranus squaring the new moon, and Virgo manages stress. So be open to new ideas for health management, especially mental health management. Try new things, new ideas, new alternatives. If you want to meet with our we have an herbalist in house now. And it's a good time to think about those things, to think about your health and find alternative ways to tend to the stressors that we feel, because they're all around us. And, you know, it used to be a thing of the past where, you know, some people suffered from anxiety or some people felt really stressed out. And now it seems that it's a pandemic in itself, because there's so much information floating around and there's so much that can knock us down. So really focusing on our practice. It's a good time to commit to some form of health practice, whether it be exercise, or maybe it's even just playing an instrument, or maybe it's cooking more. but some kind of habit that is healthy for us, some kind of ritual. Create a safe haven for yourself so that you can withstand the pressures of the world. And I was thinking about last week, the chimes card came out. And to me, like just hearing the sound of chimes creates such a calming experience. And I'm testing out for the store right now some of the those grounding products like grounding sheets and grounding pads. I'm testing it out to see if there's anything to it. So I'll let you know more about that soon as I have my results from that. So as we go into this Virgo new moon, okay, on the 23rd. So be open to new ideas and options. Manage stress with exercise or hobbies, or diet and exercise. Now, on Sunday, the 24th, the sun in Virgo will be square Uranus and Gemini. So Uranus is the lightning bolt of change. Have you learned from history or will you repeat it? This is a make or break time. Are you ready to break out on your own? Lightning bolt of change, okay? Learn from the past and don't waste your time repeating it. Sun square Uranus in Gemini. So enjoy that Virgo new moon. Enjoy the sun to Virgo. Now, because this is a 0-degree Virgo new moon, so that means that there's going to be another Virgo new moon in September, which I think is really interesting when it happens like that. So we kind of get two chances at it, in the beginning in the 0 degrees and later in the later degrees of Virgo. So give yourself that time span to try some things. Cards for this new moon and this sun moving into Virgo week. Oh, you're getting two from the Cozy Witch. Let's see here. Can be one from the Touchstone Tarot. Let's throw some oracles down here for you also. And we'll pull one out of this tea leaf. Oh, we're getting two. Come back to those. All right, let's see what we've got here. Your first card is the 9 of Swords. It says, we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. And it looks like she's up at 3 a.m. Okay, so this is the insomnia card. This is air energy. All those swords are thoughts. And she's having a hard time sleeping. It's funny that I was just talking about testing out grounding sheets. I gotta tell you, so far it's been helping my sleep a lot. Haven't been waking up as much. If I do, I go right back to sleep. So it's interesting that those sheets are here. Okay, so 9 of Swords, a lot on the mind, right? And I don't know, a few months ago, I like to test things out. I tested out the Aura ring. A lot of people, you see them wearing the digital Aura ring. I, after a while, didn't like the energy on me all the time, but it was very helpful information because I got to see what was affecting my sleep. And actually, it was more than a few months ago. It was over a year. I think it was over a year and a half ago because I stopped drinking alcohol because of it, because I saw how much it was affecting my sleep. You could see it in the numbers. And then I got to see if I ate food later, how it affected, and if I watched TV too close to bed. And so all these factors, right? And that feels very Virgo to me. And Virgo's an analyzer. Virgo loves to analyze things. So you may want to start to analyze how much rest you're getting. How are you getting recharged fully? Okay. And take steps in that direction. Now you have the 5 of Swords. Looks like she's on a walk with her dog. It says you can't be right all of the time. 5 of Swords. And they're kind of parting ways maybe from some other people. But just show up, get that walk in. And yeah, you're not going to be right all the time. Of course not. Now let's see what else we've got. So far it's all air again. We have King of Wands. So we got some fire energy in here. The King of Wands, he likes to go and do and see. He likes to go on an adventure. He's a passion king. So it's kind of like get moving energy here. Get most rest so that you can have the most fun. You've got the Warrior Wolf, intelligence, instinct, protection, fierce hunter and protector. Be the guardian and guide to my journey. Warrior Wolf. Okay, well, there's a lot of things about journeys here. And there's a lot, I just think that the sleep, when you remedy this situation, and even maybe you're like, no, I sleep, it's not a big deal, but are you getting deep sleep? Are you getting the rest that you need? You might be in bed, you might think you're sleeping, but are you actually getting the deep restorative rest? Let's see what your tea leaf cards say here. We've got the scales. Keep your life in balance. Kind of repeating everything we've been saying. We know we have Mars in Libra, taking action in a balanced way. And so just finding that balance. And your other card is dogs, getting together with friends. Interesting that she was walking her dog here, some loyal friends here. Even though we see a parting of the way there, maybe there's some people that you need to reach out to. Interesting, a wolf is also like a dog. So getting together with friends, dogs to me are Cancer energy. There's a sense of loyalty to it. So if there is some people that aren't the right people for you, then find the right ones and get together maybe with some old friends, people that have been there with you for a long time.